Welcome back to Ask Movie Review. Today we will continue reviewing part 2 of the movie A Quiet Place. As we know it, A Quiet Place 1 was released part 1 in 2018, directed and co-written by John Krasinski, screenwriter, and is one of the most loved horror films, with new and extremely interesting topics. Usually, horror movies have a great part 1. The quality of the sequels gradually decline, so every fan is wondering if it is similar to A Quiet Place Part 2? To get the answer to this question, let's watch today's video of Ask K-pop All of You. The world of the film has been expanded a lot compared to the Abbott family's small farm in the first part. America appears with a completely different image from reality. Abandoned factories, unharvested fields, and weeds on both sides of the road. The last rays of the sun shining down on the frame add to the gloomy and sad look. The expansion of the setting makes the film a bit adventurous. New York Post author Johnny Olasinski commented, "If the first part is purely a survival story, the second part is about discovery." Without the shadow of people, upstate New York is like a dead land with dangerous lurks in every corner. Continuing the story in Part 1, A Quiet Place 2 will continue to follow Evelyn's family to survive in a dangerous situation. It's more dangerous when the father, husband, and breadwinner in the family die. Evelyn and her 3 children must leave their beloved home and embark on a journey to find new shelters to stay away from the evil and bloodthirsty creatures. By chance, the whole family has arrived in the bunker of a man named Emmett, who was a friend of Lee's husband. Like the Abbott family, Emmett has lost a lot since the monsters appeared, and now he just continues to live in vain. A Quiet Place 2 still retains the hold-your-breath-and-watch editing style that made the first part successful, because the dangers of the monsters are still depicted in great detail. Right at the beginning, the audience witnessed the first attack of the alien creatures. In the open space, the speed and brutality of the monsters were even more evident when they easily destroyed a moving vehicle and killed dozens of people in the blink of an eye. Their danger forces the characters to continue to remain silent wherever they are. To increase the drama in A Quiet Place, director John Krasinski uses a parallel progression structure. There will be 2 different storylines happening at the same time. The characters enter the danger at the same time. This helps the audience to follow all the characters and situations in the movie at the same time, increasing the feeling of tension and becoming more attractive. For example, the opening scene of the movie, going back in time to the day the monsters came to Earth. On the street, the father's car was destroyed by a monster attack. Seeing this scene, Reagan rushed out of his mother's car. This time the camera brought us into Reagan's subjective world. Sound surroundings disappear instantly and change. The place was extremely quiet, and her mother's screams became hollow. Just as Reagan was about to run to her father's car, her perspective returned to the objective world. Accompanied by a loud noise, the monster roared from the corner and darted out of Reagan's eyes. If A Quiet Place 1 is like a survival game with interesting rules for the audience to focus on the main character group, The second part has expanded into a great war between humans and bloodthirsty aliens. While the first part of A Quiet Place focuses on the love and sacrifice of family members, Part 2 emphasizes having the courage to step out of your comfort zone, while continuing to emphasize the power of family, motherly and human love, especially in times of trouble. The first to be mentioned is the message about family. The love in the family is always appreciated. The sacred love between parents and children has been shown most clearly in the movie through every gesture of each character. A Quiet Place 2's character Emmett is a counterpoint to deceased family father Lee Abbott. Like Lee, Emmett suffered loss in the encounter with the monster. When he could not protect his loved ones, Emmett became lost and huddled in a metal vault as strong as his own heart. At first, Emmett refused to help Evelyn, even though he knew the family was trying to protect the newborn. But the mute girl Reagan was strongly influenced by Lee's personality that awakened Emmett. Letting go of the pain of loss to open up to others is also how Emmett reaches out to other survivors. After that, he opens with Reagan the opportunity of a life free of fear every minute and every second. A new future of humanity can begin here. Along with that is the maturity in each action and thought of Reagan and Marcus. Now, the two little friends think not only about protecting themselves, but also about others. The children who were protected by their parents were now strong enough to stand up to the monsters without flinching. The second message is the will to change fate. Just like the tagline that appeared in the movie's IMAX poster with the content, "Silence is not enough." A Quiet Place 2 poses the problem that living away from monsters forever can't be the ultimate life. The problems of food, shelter, and medicine were still present and were all prevented by monsters. Because of that, little Reagan thought about finding a way to save everyone with her hearing aid. Actress Emily Blunt as a mother has fully portrayed the emotions and gestures of the character. She continues to deliver emotional segments with encouragement, reassurance, and boundless love to replace her deceased husband to protect her children. The scene where the boy Marcus, played by actor Noah Jupe, got his foot stuck in an iron frame, pushed the plot of the film to a higher climax. The scene left the audience with a lot of emotions. The physical pain could not be loud, could not be relieved to ensure the safety of everyone. And the same calmness of the mother made the boy calmer and stronger. Besides, the top acting performance of the daughter of the Abbott family makes the film more impressive in the hearts of the audience. Actress Millicent Simmons as Reagan gave an excellent performance in this part too when portraying the image of a courageous teenager, ready to do anything for the right, even if it means making sacrifices herself. A new character from A Quiet Place 2, compared to the original, is actor Cillian Murphy as Emmett. As mentioned above, he was originally a person who suffered a loss in life because of monsters, so he became closed and gave up all hope. However, he never gives up when saving the Abbott family, and especially his interaction with little Reagan is a huge highlight of the film. The film is not so excellent, even contains a lot of absurd and unconvincing details, as well as the horror is quite low. However, thanks to the good acting of the cast and quality visual effects, the audience lingers. follow the adventures of mother and son Abbott. The horror and gore of A Quiet Place 2 is relatively low, with not many scary episodes for viewers. Therefore, if you expect a true horror movie, it may be a bit disappointing to follow. Although the attractiveness is reduced compared to Part 1, in return, director John Krasinski has chosen a smart, easy-to-understand storytelling and changed the tempo of the film in each different situation, which has significantly increased the weak point of the movie. According to ASK K-pop, you should not expect too much of the movie. The viewing experience will be much better. Have you seen this movie and have the same thoughts as me? Please leave a comment about the movie below this video.
Thank you for watching our video. To support our channel to make more interesting videos, please like and subscribe to ASK K-pop Entertainment channel. Bye, and see you in the next videos.